What's going on, folks? This is Nightstargamer, and welcome to some more Monster Train. The first episode has not gone out yet. It should be coming out soon, but I wanted to play a bit more because I've been having a good time with this, and I don't know what the reception is going to be for this game, so I don't want to play on my own, get far or further, and then the reception is really good, and I've already gotten cleared two or three rounds or something like that. So I kind of want to record one more, see what the reception is like with the first and second one, and go on from there. So let's do a standard run. I'm still playing through all of the combos, and we did just unlock the Waxen or the Melting Remnants. So because I'm still playing through the primary ones, we'll do Hellborne with the Melting Remnants. So they provide burnout characters. They cost 0, they take up 1 space, and they die in 2 turns. So they're really strong, but they're not gonna save you the game, essentially. Okay. And what starting class do I want? Do I want to start with? I do like the Shardtail Queen. It's also funny. So there's a card in this game called Implosion, which deals a lot of damage depending on how many imps you have. I have not gotten that card once since playing the Shark Queen. It seems like it'd be really strong to get for her because she starts off with 6 or 7 imps, and it would deal a shit ton of damage. But I cannot get the card to show up for the life of me. Knowing my luck, I'll play as Hornbreaker Prince and immediately get the Implosion. I could play as him though. I haven't played as him yet, and in the first episode, I did play as the Queen. So yeah, I think I'm fine with this. No mods or bonuses. Yeah, we'll just dive on in. All right, so that should do it. I'm liking the combo. Let's give it a go. I don't know what to expect. I'm not good with this guy. I am better with the Queen. But we'll give it a go. We'll see what we can figure out. Okay. Okay, it shouldn't be too bad based on the layout. We'll upgrade our dude. You can either gain 10 damage every time you kill something, or gain 10 armor and 2 rage. 10 armor for killing stuff, 2 rage when he gets hit. I kind of like that. Be very defensive and offensive at the same time, which is just my thing. Ooh, friendly units gain 2 slay, or when a friendly unit dies, apply 10 to that unit. When a friendly unit dies, applies 10 rage to that unit. Permanently? Am I reading that right? So if I have a unit that dies, it gains a permanent 10 rage? Do tell more. We do have those burnout guys. So if they die, they basically gain an additional 20 damage? Okay, I'm intrigued. I don't know if that's gonna work how I think it's gonna work, but I'm intrigued. At the start of battle, they appear on each floor. We get an extra $75. There's just these little lads and big old stompy guy. Yeah, that seems fine. Easy money. As I mentioned, typically when I do this challenge mode, I start building my defenses up here. I could just go bop bop. Let's see. So we'll summon this lad. Currently, he will die. Bring out this guy, and then we'll go. we do want him to get some kills. So we'll kill that guy, and then we'll fuck that guy up. So take 5, get 10 armor, get some rage. Okay, more guys coming in. Just kill him, get money. Alright, I'm fine with that. Summon the train guy. Summon second train guy. And... whoops. Game. I could bring him in to take a hit. So currently we got 12 damage coming in this field. So basically the front guy will still die. Honestly, maybe we'll just keep him in the back. At least take down 2. Get an extra slay, get some more armor in. The waxing guys are pretty cool. They're like mantis guys. I like that. Okay. How it stands, those 2 are dead. I summon in 2 guys. And then we melt the front guy. Okay. That seems alright. And turn. There's gonna be a lot of misplays for this recording. Okay, they're gonna die. So yeah, let me check my soon. That is how they work. So they gain that. Is that just now permanent? So like after we end, do they keep that? Because otherwise that seems kind of useless. Unless you give them the reborn card. Like the endless, I think, buff. Okay, take those 2 out, deal a little bit of damage. They're gonna die, but they'll still deal 20. Yeah, they burned out. Judging by the fact that it's not showing the additional rage, I'm gonna say they don't keep it. Okay. Not too worried. He's gonna come up. We can take him out here, no problem. All right, handle that pretty smoothly. We'll take our extra money and leave. Okay, so we can do vent 2 times the energy damage to enemy units. So that might not be too bad. Or 5 damage and a dude. That can be kind of insane, especially if we can give this guy like endless combo. Descend a unit, apply 1 daze. That just seems stupid. Apply 10 rage and burnout to a friendly unit. That might not be bad. We have a lot of burnout guys, so it basically just ups their damage. Consume. Apply burnout 5 to a friendly unit. Okay. We'll take the extra damage. I think for now, upping our magic damage would be good. So let's give make this cost 1 less. Do I want to get something 20 and consume? So how hard to deal 22 damage? Sure. A reroll. We could also have that card just be free. We could also purge a card. But I'm not sure what I want to purge. Also, mind any sniffles. It is allergy season. Yeah, we don't really have any good like backup units, so I think we keep what we got. Could make something cost one less. I wish I could get like more power. Guess we'll make this be free, and we'll also just give it a shit ton of damage. Okay, so they'll be used up, but it should be fine. Lady of the Reform, Burnout 3, Revenge. Apply 1 burnout to friendly burnout units. So if she gets hit, you apply more burnout? Okay. Or harvest 5 gold. Trigger when a unit on this floor dies. I like her. Alright. Is that worth removing another unit for? Have her block, take damage. Yeah, they definitely don't keep the burnout, so I have to figure out a way to like bring burnout units back. Let's not remove our unit quite yet. Non-boss enemies get +4 damage. You would deal 5, you would deal 6. They don't have a lot of health, so... Oh, this guy does? Okay. We do need units. Okay. Risky, but we're still pretty early on. I'm not too worried about it. Well, we could just murder the back guy. Bring her out. There we go. She's not gonna take damage this turn, but that's okay. We'll kill that guy and bring our prince out. Alright, so that should be a pretty good setup there. I don't want her taking 11. So we'll let one of these burnout guys take the one hit, and then we'll keep them alive. And then you can just burn that guy. Put a train steward here for the fence. We don't need to worry about this. Oh no, he should be getting hit. Oops. There we go. Why did you not get up in your burn? You got... Okay, never mind. Maybe because I killed the back guy? Oh, they're just dead. Or... There we go. Do we have any more burnout dudes? We don't. So throwing down this slab wouldn't be bad. Triggers when damaged. Oh no, let's not do the one that does 22 damage. Right? It does. Okay. Learning a little trick. Learning a tactic. Alright, final phase. We can give you more damage. We can pick off the back guy. And then nuclear blast you. Tickle you. And then, I don't know. There you go. He could just be here. Alright, I'm not hating her. Once I learn how to like properly utilize her ability, which can't guarantee I'll be able to do that. Ooh, I do like the welder helper. Sure. Extinguish, deal 50 damage to the front unit. So this is just kind of a guy that hangs out, and anytime someone dies, it does 50 damage. I don't hate it. Restore 15 health and apply burnout. Okay. Okay, we're getting like a bit of a burnout build. Paraffing Thug. Get 20 money every time we murder something. You like murder, and you like money. Alright. Alright, we got something going. Do I want a relic or upgrade spells? We don't really need the health. We don't really need to upgrade spells. Let's get a free relic. Gain 7 energy on your first turn, or spells get an extra upgrade slot. Ooh, okay. That seems fun. Gain a Remnant. Extra Thug or Lady of the House. 35, 45. Just big old beefy gal. Alright. And the Bone Shaker makes its way through an abandoned train yard. The once bustling workshop is now eerily silent and empty. Picked over by scavengers. So in rubble, you're able to make out a couple of things that may be useful. A large hook and some quick release doors. Consume. Descend a unit to the bottom floor, apply 2 days. Consume. Ascend a unit to the higher room, apply 4 days. Huh. We're not really able to summon people in our pyre room, so having someone in there to protect it, wouldn't it be bad? So, like, I could, like, bring up, like, just a dude? Okay. We'll try that. The Alyssa Professor. Okay, he makes bombs. What am I doing? We have 6 damage coming in. You know, we'll have her lead. Burnout lady behind. With little guy in the back. And then we'll have our prince. And Paraffin Thug. Alright. And with our healing spell, we should be able to keep her alive. I probably should have put the Thug up ahead to get more money. But it's fine. Apply 10 and 2 burnout. Here's some extra damage for you. We'll just bring you in. So I'm gonna do to bring you. Not let me do that. Okay. Okay, give you a little lovin'. We could just summon a multi-imp. Do additional 5 damage. Sure. Take out the bomb, deal extra 5 damage. He'll take 10 in total. Oh, it doesn't take out the bomb. My bad. That does though. I don't know, just kind of hang out here, buddy. I probably should have held on to him. Okay, this is not good for her. She's gonna get fucked up pretty bad. But we will be able to get the prince some extra slay. Just pick off that guy. Stave off some damage. And I'll hit you for 22. And how about these burnout guys take the hit? Okay, final wave. So for this limit, we have him killed. We'll give you an extra. Then we'll give you extra 10 damage. And then I don't know. All right, handled that pretty well. Rare pack, formless child. Extinguish. Return a random defeated unit to your hand and apply a plus 40. That's not bad. It's pretty costly though. But we'll try it. We have the perk that gives them an extra 10. The lady of the houses are just bulky. Like, one for a creature that has 45 health is pretty good. Yeah, we'll get another lady of the house. And honestly, I think the bigger floor size is the way to go for these guys. I can remove 2 cards, duplicate a card, get a Hellborn, and an upgrade, or upgrade a unit. Heal, which we don't need, some money. Yeah, we'll do this side. What card do I want to duplicate? The upgraded torches aren't the worst idea, because it is just 20 damage. Let's get a new Hellborn. I do like the Steel Worker, just giving everyone 5 armor per turn. Pretty nice. That combo with the lady who wants to be hit. I hate to say that. Yeah, let's remove 2. We're at a point now where we can remove a couple of the stewards. Duplication. I could duplicate the heal. That might not be the worst idea I had. Yeah, let's make an extra heal card. Increase our chance of drawing it. Okay. Killing gets extra armor. More revenge, or starts with 10 armor, gains multi-strike, and gets the... Yeah, that just combos super well. Okay. Alright. Next battle. Not enemy units. Okay, 4 spikes. We get a random artifact? Alright. I think we can handle that. Okay, bring out Lady. Just give her extra damage. You know what, Train Steward? Yeah, she's the one who wants to be hit. Okay, so yeah, Train Steward, take a little bit of the damage for her. Be a bro. Okay. So he'll take the 2 damage, and then she'll get hit by thorns, which should trigger her burnout. Yes, it does. Cool. So in a weird way, the thorns is actually benefiting us. We can heal, give you more burnout. Bring out a lad. Bring out another big lady. So this field should be solid. I could just nuke this guy, so they're both dead. And we will summon an imp here to kill that guy. And get 50 bucks. Bomb, bomb. Nice kill. We have 2 spaces. I could just summon 2 little guys. Doesn't hurt to do that. And then bring out 2 tiny lads in the back. That guy's dead, but we can bring out her as like our last line of defense. And I'll just keep using spells to make her buffer. Yeah, and we'll keep that dredge in our back pocket just in case. Oh, their thorns is technically higher than the dredges. Ooh. Steelworker. Yeah. Oh, man, that's so good. Okay. 5 damage coming in. I do want extra money, but if you're not in the lead, you don't get the kill. But you'll be left with 1 health. We'll just draw a heal. We'll just do it. Alright. Got our money. Okay, I definitely need to draw my heal, though. Sure didn't. I summoned this guy. No, we need to armor him up. He'll still live, we'll get extra money. Gonna sound weird, but I could summon the child to have him die. Did not like that sound. Oh, she's gonna die. That's sad. Alright, I guess I really shouldn't summon them unless I know I can use them. Just hated all that. Alright, so we got our 2 heals. Or we got our heal. Let's heal you up. I think it's worth taking out the back guys. And then maybe giving, like, this guy an extra 10 damage? No, we'll give the extra 10 damage to you. Start 15. I think it's wiser for me to take out one of these guys. Because that will reduce the amount of damage I take. Yeah, cool. It feels like overkill, but it works. And any little bit of like extra damage in early on is nice. Ooh, combustible wax. I actually like all of the very like clan specific relics there are. Grant +3 stacks of burnout each time it's applied. That seems good. Piercing, deal 100 damage to friendly and enemy units. That's a little risky. I could see that being kind of fun on levels where it's just the boss and none of my other dudes. But that's very specific niche. It's also expensive. What do we have coming up? money, unit power, or we can get artifact. Huh. Do I take this? Let's try it. I can always remove it if I don't like it. Consume, gain 1 energy for each friendly unit. Death of this battle. Turn a defeated friendly unit to your hand, apply +5/+5, and burn out 1. Okay. That actually makes our first relic viable. Okay, we're starting to get a build. Do I want to upgrade units, or do I want to... Honestly, just passing up a relic is hard to do. Yeah. So, our free relic. Unit costs 2 energy less. All our units would be free. And we only have, like, what, 2 demons? 1 demon? We only have 1 demon. So I think the Forever Flame. Okay. Unit, I think cost 1 less. Okay, we'll do that to you. Deal 10 magic damage. Up to the 12. Upgrade spell to remove consume and make it cost 1 extra. Honestly, making it so we can get units back, like the waxing guys, is pretty good. We'll reroll. Ooh, holdover. Oh, that's just for spells. Any spells I want to just kind of hold on to? -1 cost. Honestly, we can just add that to this. Still make it free. Yeah, let's do that. Extra magic damage. We'll give that to another one of these torches again. And holdover. Anyone want to give that to? Honestly, giving it to the Purifying Cleanse isn't bad. So, like, if I draw it first turn, I don't need to use it. Or if a unit doesn't really need it at the time. Yeah, let's do that. Or, I give it to Inferno, and then I just have it in my hand. And if, you know, Red Wee Woo, we slap this down and blow everything out. That is an option. Red Wee Woo explode is an option. You know, I don't hate self-destruct, and we will purge this guy. Keep our deck a little trim. And there we go. Gain spell shield 2. I'm not, even though I have spells to cast, it's not my main focus this deck. But yeah, that's 150 gold. Okay, a bunch of dudes. All pretty weak. 2, 4, 6, 8. I think we... yeah, I think we bring out this guy. He can take out 2 guys on his own. He'll get really pissed off. Like, he's gonna get, plus... 8 damage as well. And we'll bring the thug to get some extra cash. And I think we just end. Well, she has Burnout 6, so should be up here for a while. I could also just do that. Because it doesn't consume the heal. Right? It doesn't. Okay. There we go. Let's see. You know what? You kill the little imp. Could just do that. And then you're gonna kill the... Yeah, we'll just summon you in. And then we'll hit the back guy for a little damage. Oh, right, they have the shield. My bad. No harm, no foul, though. Oh, I love that he's just getting pissed. That's so good. He's getting so mad. And now we bring her in. She takes the blunt of the damage, and they keep getting powered up. I don't mind that. Kind of want this kid to die. Kid, just kind of hang up out here, I guess. I don't like that noise. I can hit someone for 12. Oh, no, I can't. This doesn't seem to be working. Oh, an enemy unit to the pyro room. Oh, I see. So it's just like an instant kill. Because they get dazed. Oh. So I can just be like, hey, you. Get up there. Okay. I misread that. And I'm assuming the other one was also enemy units. Fell and got dazed. But I just did not read that properly. Give you a little heal. Keep you topped up. And that's pretty much it. Reform 2 random units. Yeah, we don't really have any defeated units, so I think we just kind of chill. I guess I could summon like a train steward up here. Our steel pulley is consumable though. And we pretty much win. We don't have to do much here. We can just, I don't know, give someone some extra damage. I don't know. There you go. That wasn't too bad. Now, I don't know how much extra money we got that round, but probably a decent amount. Ambitious Scholar. Summon. Return a random consumed spell to your hand. That could be fun. Okay. We have a couple consumed spells. Endless. Extinguish. Draw a card. Deal damage to front enemy unit equal to 10 times the number of friendly units' deaths this battle. So it kind of just gets more momentum as you go. Or reform a unit and apply 10. We'll try Memento Mori. Ooh, we could do Trinket Merchant. Any cards I want to remove? Honestly, now that we have the Sacred Wicks, we don't really need the child anymore. Man, just so much of this can be taken out of context. The extra 40 damage is nice, but it does require that the child dies. I'm just saying all sorts of words today. So we could go over here and remove the steward and the child. Get a random thing and upgrade a spell. We do have the new spell we just got to upgrade. We have some healing spells we could upgrade. So we could do healing upgrades. Or we could buy trinkets. I think we have a trinket merchant at the end though. Yeah. So let's do some deck maintenance. We'll remove 2 cards. We'll remove the steward. And Whiplash. Okay, that's it. I just noticed the pun, and I love it. And we'll remove the child. We'll go to the cavern first in case we get something here that I want to upgrade immediately. The train stops near a familiar crystal. The Covenant Memorial in the middle of a refracted twice by the crystals surrounding it. One larger, one smaller. In front of each, there are markings for each creature to stand and receive the radiant energy. Upgrading unit to be +2, 30-30, or make a unit smaller. And it doesn't make them cost more either. So is there a unit I just want to make a big Bertha out of? What if I just made the thug thick? Thick thug. I don't hate it. Like, he would take up a lot of space, but he would have 40-30. Don't hate it. I could also just make a thick lady of the house. That would give them like 65, 75. That's kind of insane. Do we just make a really thick lady of the house? Or do we make a thick thug? For the thug to really pop off, though, I think he needs some support, and giving him no support isn't great. But I think a thick lady of the house just seems real good. Or we make the lady of the Reformed thick. And we have 6 pips per floor, so we could combo Lady with Lady of the Reform with Lady of the House. And just making her extra beefy ensures that she doesn't die quickly. I don't hate this. Yeah, but just make an extra thick Lady of the Reformed. But also, just a thick Lady of the House just means that we place her on a floor and not have to worry about that floor. We just gotta worry about, like, relighting her. Yeah, we'll do that. We have 2 of her. There is a blinding flash and erupt ear-splitting roar. When once your ally stood, is now a behemoth. Okay, and we'll upgrade our spells. What do we got? -2. Or a -1 cost. Making this cost less would be solid. Extra 20 damage. No, hold over. Anything I want to like keep my hand? Not really. Like maybe the healing, but I don't want it to. Oh no, it doesn't cost extra. No, okay, we'll just do a reroll. Ooh, mage power. There we go. We'll have our final torch deal an extra 10. Reduce the cost of something by 1. Memento Mori. That being only 1 would be nice. Because it doesn't get consumed. So it's not hard for us to like get a unit killed. So like very least it's like 10 damaging spell. Sure. Permafrost. This card will not be discarded at the end of your turn. Isn't that what holdover does? Oh, when it's played, it's placed on top. Okay. Anything I want to get frozen to, which I thought was holdover. Maybe Mori. No, I think we're good. Do I want to purge a card? The welder helper might be worth getting rid of, but we'll just move on for now. Keep her money, move on, and fight Fell, who shouldn't be too difficult. All their guardians have multi-strike, and they get empowered with rage. Okay. So bring her here. Give her some backup. Do I let him get hit? He'll take 2 damage total, but then gain. Yeah, that seems pretty solid. Right, he'll take 2. He'll gain what, 8 damage, which essentially becomes 16 damage because he attacks twice. I don't have any units for that. I could just use this to apply 6 burnout. Sure. Okay, that's a lot of damage coming in. Bring all the thickums. And honestly, hit everyone for 5. Yeah, that reduces our damage by quite a bit. We can start. You can blast that guy. Start getting these guys up and running. He'll take 5. We'll get 30 damage in on the statue. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Thickums lady. You just hang up out here. Why are you dying? Oh, he has sweep, that's why. I could just nuke this board. I'm okay with that. And we'll summon this little guy and deal 30 to this guy. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Nice job. I probably should have put little guy in front, but I think he was Like, the Prince was gonna die if I did that. Return a random consume card. We don't have any yet. Okay, that's fine. 11 damage coming in. We can heal. A bit of that. Well, now we have a card that we can bring back. There we go. Okay, they're a little buffer than I would like. Up your damage. I could have sent this guy. Save as much damage as possible. Oh, they're all just dying. That was dumb of me. Or I just do that. And my mistake never happened. Heal. We can deal 60 damage to this guy now. Okay. Why is he never here? Or why is she never like in a row that I want to explode when I get Infernal in my hand? Maybe I will give Infernal Frozen. That way it's always in my hand. I just have a bomb ready at all times. Yeah, we'll end. Not really much else we can do. So now would be a good time to blow up. Reform. Grab 2 units. I have 6 available. Alright. Summon you. Summon you. Give that guy more damage. Make sure you die. Deal additional 12. There we go. Pretty good turn. Alright. I could hit you for 36 damage just right out the gate. You still have time left. You guys have time left. Okay. Let's give this roll a little shield, give them an extra dude. And then have Roast Angel. Any extra damage counts. not bad. The temptation to blow people up is real tempting right now. I could do this. Now you're dead. Let's give... you a little extra damage? Perfect, and we get an extra 20 bucks. What did I say at the start? I have not gotten this card. I thought it was like implode, but it's implode. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 15 times the number of imps. I cannot get this card for the life of me when I play as the Shard Queen. But now, I get it. So it does 45. It's not nothing. So I can give something a lot of rage and 7 burnout for the wax and spike, or 45 damage to front unit. We kind of have our big damage for the front unit card, so we'll grab the wax and spike. And honestly, with all of our unit costing 2 less, we don't need this. I think just more unit space, or more capacity. I could duplicate a card. Duplicating the Memento Mori wouldn't be bad. Cause like that does start to pop off pretty quickly. So I get a random event, money, duplicate a card and a buff. Or merchant, remove 2 cards and heal. We don't need to heal. So it's, do I value upgrading a creature and remove 2 cards over money, random, duplicate? I think this is better. We'll grab the money. Do the random event, see what it is first. Rail spikes from the Rings of Hell have been driven into a stone near the rail, like some sort of monument. At the base lies a hammer carved with ancient runes. You can't make it all out, but what you can talks of the founding of the Covenant. Could this be the birthplace of the rail? But with the Covenant now broken, these spikes serve no purpose here. Many of them are lodged too deep into the stone to take, but the spikes of the Hellborne, Melting Remnant, and Stygian Guard are loose enough to pry away. So do I want a spike? Another one of these guys. Sure, we'll take another one of these. Duplicate a card. So I could duplicate the Mori card. That would increase our spell damage. Or I could duplicate the Impish Scholar, which would return the Polyway, the Waxen thing, and the torches. I'm thinking the Memento Mori. Upgrade our lad. Just extra attacks. Okay, I like that very much. I probably didn't need to add the second spike. Enemies get +8, so you have 16 damage. You would have 18 damage. Sure. Might be a little rough, but I don't see us losing. This seems like a pretty good first turn move. Could have you and Chongus. And then we'll, I don't know, poke you for 12. Give you 6 fire and end. Okay, so they're gonna live, but not well. Anyone here I want to summon? No matter what, he's dead, it seems. Like, I can stave off maybe a little bit of damage. I could just blow everybody up. Okay, we'll bring out a free dredge just to kill that guy for money. Maybe summon you with armor guy to keep you up and running. You can grab one banished. That is a brilliant idea, game. Thank you. There we go. We keep our guy alive. And get our card back. I like being able to grab the molten guy though. That's gonna be kind of nuts. Okay, you are dead again. If I grab you and yank you up, you'll be stunned for 3 turns. So that would give 40, 80, 120 damage. You would still be alive. But I could torch you. I'm not against doing the yank. And then like we can just play out our hands. So yank. Poked. And then I think our lad's still going to be dead. No matter what I do here. But I can bring out her. And our thug lad. And then, yeah, do I just have you take damage to stave off some damage from the back guy? Probably. Yeah, like they're both dead. Well, I can do what I can. Okay. Return a consume spell, which would be our pulley guy. Armor you up. You're still dead. Cook the back guys. Get a free spell. That's fine, and then we just hit you for a bunch. You'll be dead. Oh, you're gonna die. That's unfortunate. Okay, I took a little bit of core damage. Heal. Or two. Take that guy out. He's doing a lot of damage. Slap that guy. So now he's dead. Can't really do much to the back one. I could prevent a little bit of damage on Our Lady of the House here. She'll still take like 16. Or I can summon this guy in the back to deal 9 to like. Oh no, it would probably be hit, so I could deal. Oh no, I could do 10 to this guy. Let's I don't know. I guess we'll get your fire relit, and she can't take the damage. Okay. Not the craziest of moves, but it's something. Give you a little heal. Bring out a couple burnout guys. I could give them just a big old buff. So like an extra 24 damage. Won't kill the guy, but it's better than nothing. Oh, to all friendly units. Never mind. Okay. That's way better than I thought it was. Yeah, okay. Extra damage. Okay, boss time. Can I take out the back guy? I can. That will slow down how much damage we get. He will die to being extinguished. It might be worth giving him a bit more. Yeah, we're doing a bit more damage. Okay, you actually need a heal, so we'll heal you up. Oops. Okay. I do need to pause the recording after this, so let's make this quick. Flap. Okay, we can take 16 damage to the core, that's fine. Okay, like, they're not gonna win, but they're definitely gonna do a good amount of, like, chunky damage. Oh, and we got both of our Memento Moris coming up? Oh, that's brutal. Okay. We'll do this. Get 2 cards to our hand. And then hit you for 110. Hit you for another 110. Summon some lads. They're all gonna die, but they're not gonna go down without a fight. Like, as long as we can, like, set it up so the top dudes can take them out, I'm not too worried. Yeah, we win. Okay. So let's grab our rewards, and I will pause the recording. For you guys, it will be instantaneous. For me, it will be a couple hours. Forward Rage. Honestly, a card that gives armor wouldn't be missed in this deck. Real funny, but we'll just skip. We'll just take the extra money. I have over 1,000. I think that's the most I've ever had just in my pockets. Okay, so I will pause the recording here. I will be back momentarily. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, I'm back in the recording seat, and let's look at our options. So, on our left, we have more money, upgrade our units, or heal. Honestly, our Pyre could use some healing. Or we can remove a couple cards, upgrade some spells, duplicate a card, and get some trinkets. Either way, we get trinkets. What cards would I remove? Honestly, we probably don't need 2 wax and spikes. Yeah, there's some stuff I would remove. But we haven't really upgraded any of our units. So maybe we do that. Because, like, our spells are pretty solid. Like, I'm feeling pretty happy with them. So yeah, let's go this way. We'll grab a little extra cash. Heal up. Sneeze. Oh. Okay. So Wickstone. Strength or quick? Quick might not be bad. I could give quick to, like, this guy, make him kill stuff. Oh no, we don't really need money. This is like the last go around. Giving quick to her though. I don't hate that. Okay, 5/5 burnout. We could give one of the dredges a little extra. Oh. Could technically give the burnout to the imps. Because them dying doesn't really matter too much. Or just give one of these lads just a good old buff. Could also buff Lady of the Reformed. But she's good on health. I think she mostly just needs extra damage, so maybe we'll give her the damage buff and give, yeah, just give one of these guys both. Because 3 health is a little lacking. And then yeah, we'll give her a little extra love. A little extra damage. Now we'll reroll, get 3 more options. Endless. Honestly, I like giving Endless to the Molten Imp, because just being able to deal like consistently 5 damage to everything per turn is pretty solid. Though, giving the Impish Scholar Endless is also strong. Because that will allow us basically to bring any of our consumable cards to our hand. So we would get, you know, this back, any of those back, any of these back. Let's just remove one of these. Where is it? There they are. Though they are consumed. No, hold on. Okay, give something a small damage buff. Sure, we'll give this guy a little buff. 25 health to the hail, make him a bit more sturdy. And then yeah, maybe we do give Endless to something. What would be stronger? Every turn, not every turn, but almost every turn, being able to bring something to our hand, or dealing 5 damage to everything. So essentially, we can either deal 20 damage or just remove a piece off the board if we get the little hand thing. With that, or yeah, I think I'm just gonna give the Molten Imp. I feel like that's just more consistent bang for your buck. And before we remove some cards, because you know we can always come back. What trinkets do you have? Ooh, friendly units enter with 5 armor and 5 health. When you summon the second unit during your turn, gain 3. That could be pretty wacky, actually. Sure. Conserve energy between turns? That could also be wacky. Spell cards with consume have 50% chance to not be discarded. Ooh. Unbroken Horn sounds good, but also wing clippings sound good. What do I want? Because essentially, we can just keep building up our energy to make the wax and spike even more bonkers. I've had this before. A 50% chance is still 50% chance, so it's not as often as you would like it to be. Okay, we'll go that one. And I don't think we have the money to remove a card. Yeah, we're lacking 5. Alright, I think this is the deck that we're gonna beat the game with. Let's do it. Seraph the Patient. The end is near. The traitor has grown impatient. Joining the fight immediately and gaining strength with every move you make. Yeah, this guy can be pretty rough. I think he gains more for yeah, he gains more for summoning units, so he can be pretty scary. All right. Okay. So our first hand, he's gonna be dealing. That's just a lot of damage coming in. It is not worth summoning a guy there. We'll just do that. We'll do that. I could just give everything just a shit ton of rage, but I think we'll end it because I don't want to get the burnout because that could end up being real bad for me. Okay. Bringing you down here, you have quick, so you can just start taking out dudes. Summon her here. I should have put her up front. My bad. 40 damage coming in. Well, I can bring you up front. And we can kind of just... Oh, I forgot we have 18 damage coming in. So yeah, we'll just... I don't know. Blap that guy. He'll still be alive. And then... play Lady of the House here. We don't need it, but we made 20 bucks. Okay, she's being targeted. Honestly, I could summon this little imp. She'll take the hits and she won't take any damage. We have 14 energy! Good lord! No one has died. So that's not really useful for us. 5 armor and rage. Do that. Unfortunately, we're not getting damage through, and I would like to be able to actually hit him. I could just hit him for 22 damage right off the bat. Okay, we can summon this lad as like a little shield. Let's kill the middle guy. That way she takes no damage. Return 2 random reform cards. Oh, it's just any unit, yeah, okay. So I could technically return the welder into our hand and give someone 20 armor. Or give itself 20 armor. Sure. Low extra defense. that's kind of wacky. Could give everything 80 power. Well, summon this guy, just make this guy a non-issue. Because that's going to be a lot of damage through. Yeah. That just seems insane. Yeah, we're dealing like almost 300 damage by doing that. That seems worth it to me. Their fires are almost out. Same as theirs. Oh yeah, she is quick, so we don't have to worry about that guy. Alright, yeah. Solid damage. What cards do we have in our consume pile? We could get the Wax and Spike, and we could get the damage thing. Okay, we'll actually let that guy die. And we'll give extra burnout to her. I fucked this up badly. Could get a random consume. Yeah, why not? Honestly, that's probably the best option we could have got. I could nuke just that guy, and then let them hit him. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea, actually. Take you out. Yeah, they're hitting it for 54. Summon another guy. Further build on that damage. And we can just kind of... knock you down a peg. Probably should have took out the back guy. Now that I'm not thinking of that. Yeah, probably should have took out the back guy. Perform two random units. Yeah. So we would get like maybe Empress Scholar, or one of these guys. I should not have done that there because he was here. Okay. Well, we can flip him out. Where's my healing cards? I have not drawn them yet. Guess that's the curse of having too many cards in your deck. That's a lot of badness coming in. We got a shit ton of damage. Okay, we can summon him. I could just give everything a bunch of damage and more burnout, which probably is the best call here. Because if I don't do that, they're going to die anyways, so... Anything I want to do, deal 12 to? Could just take out the back guy. Buff everybody. Yeah, this guy's dead. Give us more early game damage. Like, I don't foresee him getting past the second floor. Okay, how it stands, we're not going to deal damage to them, so exploding everything is an option. I could lift this idiot up. That'll take off a little bit of early damage. Have not gotten the heal yet, which is annoying. Could bop this guy for 70 and take him out immediately. Okay, let's do the 70. Okay, so we'll have some damage going through. Okay, do I buff everyone's attack, or do I, like, just remove a guy? If I remove a guy... Like, if I just... Yeah, let's just make this guy non-issue. Yeah. Now we're dealing almost 300 damage this turn. That seems like a pretty good trade-off. Excellent work, y'all. Yeah. So, they're all gonna die, but they're not gonna go down without dealing a big chunk of damage. We got our heal spell back. That's nice. Oh, I took the entire game. Sorry to dude. Hit him for 5. And basically, hitting him for 5 is also allowing us to hit him for an extra, like, 400 damage. So, could be worse. Do another little heal. Bop him for 100. Bop him for 12. And that is a wrap for this. Battles 1 plus 9. 2-turn boss rush plus 20%. Complete. Pretty solid score. Subsuming Blade, piercing, 5 damage, slay, increased damage by 3 permanent. That could be fun. Flickering Liquor. When you play a unit, a random card in hand it produces 0 until played or discarded. Interesting. I can see that balancing really well with like free costing or low costing cards. That can get kind of nutty. Okay. Alright, so I have beaten the game with every form of Hellborn, which is pretty cool. So I would say, let me know if you guys are enjoying me playing through this game. If you want to see more, let me know which character you want to, or what clan you want me to play through as next. There's a lot to choose from, and I'll start from basically the first row going on. Or if there's a specific duel where you have to try this, let me know. But yeah, so far this is our standing, and I'm open to suggestions on what you guys want to see. And if no one's related to this, that's also fine. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next stream or video. Bye for now.